Hi, I'm Mark Anderson, President of the Profit Growth Initiative, and I want to personally thank you for coming by today to view our webinar on the Sponsored Growth Seminars. We're the business development experts that help small and medium-sized enterprises blast through the barriers that are holding them back to create new growth, bigger profits, and more personal freedom in their businesses. The webinar will run approximately 10 minutes, and there should be enough information there to motivate you to want to at least have a quick chat with me. I look forward to talking to you later, and I'll see you on the other side of the webinar. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Growth Opportunity Seminars for Sponsors. This is a brief overview to give you a clearer idea of what's covered in the introductory seminar, The 19 Secret Paths to Exponential Growth. Local accounting firms, like yours, are one of our best partner sponsors because they have a heart for small business owners and a real personal interest in seeing their clients' businesses grow and become more profitable. Most accountants work from a defensive posture. They provide government compliance, they keep taxes current, protect the assets, prepare financial statements, but most importantly, they keep the companies out of jail. But very few help their clients in an offensive nature, by showing how to increase their customer base, get more revenue out of each sales transaction, create longer and more profitable client relationships, all which increase their revenues and profits. Well, our Growth Opportunity Seminars will allow you to do just that. It will further your firm's position as the most valuable resource your clients can possibly have. Okay, well now for that all-important question that's always on everyone's mind, what's in it for me? Well, as I just mentioned, we want to help position you as the most valuable resource your clients can have. When your clients receive your letter with this unique offer, they'll not only be thankful you were thinking of them, but they will also be receiving a gift from you that will help them further run their business more efficiently and put more profit in the bank. We call this the memorable high value thank you. By providing this type of profitable value, your clients' longevity factors will climb. So when the lure of a better deal tempts them, they're more likely to stay with you and not be gone. That creates stronger bonds with your current clients. We also want to separate you from the competition by offering something of value that your competitors aren't. Seminars for profit improvement and growth. You'll be giving before you get, a great way to start a long-term relationship. All of these will help you grow your own revenues and profits. And I think the best news to anybody is no selling, no marketing, very little or no real effort on your part will be required. Okay, and now just a quick look at what our sponsored seminar will introduce. Since this is just an overview, we'll cover a small sample of the most powerful business growth concepts that are hidden from small and medium-sized enterprises. What rocks to look under for big windfall profits. Practical ideas at the seminar of where to start looking and how to start testing will be covered. And finally, one of our more powerful tools, the Business Growth Calculator Power Demonstration. At the actual seminar, we'll show the full power of the concepts through a 20-minute actual demonstration of the Growth Calculator. Today, we'll just show a small sample section. When you stop and think about it, there are only 5 key areas for business growth. They are increase your number of customers, generate more revenue from your existing customers, increase operational efficiency and margins, know and employ customer lifetime value, and create your compelling, unique, competitive advantage. All right, so here we are at the first business growth area we're going to look at. Increase your number of customers. By way of explanation, each growth area has multiple exponential growth paths. Although we call them paths, we'd like you to think of them more as an entrance onto the superhighway of growth. So under increase your number of customers, we have 7 of those exponential growth paths, but we're just going to look at 3 quickly for right now. The first one is increase effectiveness of lead generation. Generate more leads. That is, find ways to get in front of more prospects to tell your story to. Generate a higher lead conversion. Increase your conversion ratio. That is, converting of interested prospects into paying customers. And finally, reduce those customer defections. Close that back door. Don't let your existing customers slip away to become your competition's new customers. All right, and that brings us to our second business growth area, which is generate more revenue from existing customers. There are 5 exponential growth paths in this area, and we're going to look at 3 of those paths today. The first is increase the value of each sale. In other words, getting more money from each sale or increasing the average transactional value of each sale. There are multiple ways that this can be achieved. Next, increase their purchase frequency. Find ways to create repeat sales or back-end purchases. This is where the real money can be made. And finally, establish and maintain a segmented database or a customer relation management system or CRM. That will help you increase sales by having an up-to-date, clean, and segmented database on past, present, and future customer actions and purchasing habits. This is one of the most critical things that you can have in your sales and marketing arsenal. All right, and here we are at the third and final business growth area. Increase operational efficiency and margins. Under this, we have 5 exponential growth paths. And our first of the 3 we're going to look at is better control or reduce expenses. Getting a handle on exactly where your money goes is critical. Most businesses have an incredible amount of waste, not only in real money, but in human capital. Increase your staff's knowledge and competence. Review and implement improvements to the employee skill sets relative to the performance the customers experience, not just housekeeping and administrative meetings. And finally, think about increasing your profit margins. Perform a workflow analysis in your business. Administration, management, service, and production processes should all be regularly updated to eliminate waste and improve quality and give you more margin gain. All right, as I promised, here's a look at our business growth calculator. We're only going to look at a small section of the calculator just to give you a brief preview of the power small incremental changes can make in anybody's business. So let's assume that the annual number of new leads is 100 and that our pretend company here converts 20% of those leads. So they get 20 new customers a year. The number of transactions per year are 4. The average value of each of those transactions is $100. And we come up with an annual revenue of $8,000. And let's just say that our company's operating on a gross profit margin of 30%. So they make $2,400 a month. Now, through our programs and some of the things we've just previously talked about, let's look at what some very small, doable, I might add, increases can make in the results of annual revenue and actual annual profits. So first, let's just say we increase the leads 10%. 10%, not 110. Okay, so we're going to generate 110. So you got to find 10 more new leads a year. Got to be doable. We're going to improve our conversion ratio. So when people come in and they talk to you about interest in buying, we're going to improve that by just 5%. The number of transactions per year. We're going to get the folks to buy another 5% a year. We're going to improve the actual transactional value, only 5%. These aren't large numbers, as you notice. And the profit margin, we'll just say that through some efficiencies and evaluation of workflow analysis in certain areas, we improved 1% only. So let's see what happened. We had an annual revenue of $8,000. With these small incremental changes on those, we came up to $12,128, or a 51% increase in revenue, just with those changes. Our annual profits were $2,400. With a 1% improvement in profit margin, we moved that number to $3,760 total, with the increase here and the 1% there, making a total gain of 56.6%. And that's only in 4 of the areas that we talked about today. Here we are, last slide. Next step. Let's talk further. There are a few questions to ask you to make sure this program is going to be a good fit for both of us. At the same time, I'll cover any questions you may have as well. On the website, there's an information form for a 17-minute phone call. Just fill out the 4 fields. As soon as you do, we'll get back to you with an invitation confirmation for that meeting. Finally, not for you? No problem. However, if you decide that you don't want to do anything, perhaps you might have a couple of clients in mind that could benefit from a complimentary meeting with us. There's a coupon on the Who Is This Guy insert that came with our mailing to you. You can use that coupon, or if you need more, you have a couple, 3 folks you'd like us to talk to, just drop us an email. We'll send those coupons out along with a bonus report, the 19 Business Suicide Strategies. Business development, redirecting business thinking for bigger achievements.